Hey guys, Vader here. I'm just working on this. This is a PalmGren Vise. It's a machinist vise, and it you can't turn this thing. It's real hard to turn, and there's what they call gibs. Let me show you here. There are gibs right here. These are called gib screws, and they also, let me put this back for a second here. There's a plate, there's a little wedge here that sits into this track where this actually slides into it. And what I found was this thing was all gummed up and dirty, and not an expert on these things, kind of learning this as I go pretty much. But so I cleaned it off, I sprayed it with some degreaser spray. I've been wiping it down, and I adjusted this one middle gib screw here, so that way this thing will find it'll find its spot, because I gotta put this back on, and it's pretty precision. So I mean, even this is hard to turn, and okay, and this is the hard part, getting this dang thing. I had to make it find its spot, so I knew where the gib has got to be, and trying to get this back. Get this back on here, and it fits. I mean, it's machined, tight, obviously. And then once you get it started, you should be able to take this thing here. Now what I'm going to do is loosen this gib a little bit here, this middle one, so I can get this thing to go back. See, it's still tight. I mean, it's tight as all heck, and I'm not sure why. I mean, even with this gib sitting in its right spot now, I don't know, man. This is just crazy how tight that is. And there's no adjustment for that nut. I thought maybe that this would have something to do with it. It kind of turns a little bit easy by itself. But once it gets started in there, once it gets in there, it locks itself up, man. It's jammed in there. See, right now it's binding. It's starting to get real hard to tighten, and I don't know if there's any kind of unless maybe these things here might have something to do with that. I've got some Allen wrenches here that I'm going to try maybe to loosen a little bit. That's got something to do with that. I just don't know. But I'm telling you, it is tight, and I know it's not supposed to be like that. Okay, now I gotta find the size for that dude. Nope. Alright. Let's see what this one is. Nope. Well, okay, now, see, on a lot of these sizes that I had here in that box are because of the mini lathe that I have. are, you know, it uses metric. Everything that's got on here is metric. And this Palmer vise apparently uses American. I just gotta figure out the size. And this is a wild, no, this is just a wild guess. There we go. Got it. It's a 3/16. And this is just a wild guess if this is going to help me any. Because I can't find anything on these Palmer vices, the PalmGren vices, in regards to setting them up. Now it does move a little bit, but it sure as hell hasn't helped it go in there. That's for darn sure. So that's apparently not. That's not an adjustment. And that is molded. That's part of the that's part of the case, part of the base of this thing. So let me pull it back off. You know, I mean, I even adjusted this thing so it would, you know, on the bottom of this, it's just a threaded rod. And this here got damaged pretty good. I'm not sure what the hell happened there. Oh, maybe this thing is bent. Yeah, I'm not sure about this rod. It needs to. Let's see if I can find. You know, if I can remove this rod, this threaded rod. There we go. To release that, that's a 3/32 set screw. It's got 2 set screws on it. Not sure if that releases that or not. Holy crow. I don't think that's helped me any either. I'm not sure what the hell that's going to do for me, but one of the things, I'm going to try something without the gib in there. I want to see how she goes on there just without the damn gib in there. For curiosity. I mean, it's still hard to turn. It's even binding as soon as I start it in there without the gib. So now the problem is, I think it's this rod. I think this threaded rod here is actually the problem. So now what I want to do, alright, let's do this. I need to get these out of my way. There for a minute. Yeah, we're actually past this thing here. So what I want to do, let's take this nut isn't even tight. Not in the washer. Take the handle off. Okay. Then you got, this is the incremental settings of, you know, where you, when you have for, you know, any kind of measurement stuff. And it looks like it's got a Jesus clip on there. Everybody knows why they call them Jesus clip. Because usually when they let go, it's, you say, oh Jesus, where'd that go? You know? Damn. What?